Hello everyone, this is like Saga once again, and I'm here to do something a little different from what I usually upload. I wanna talk about something that just recently was announced by Nintendo. For those who already saw the title of this video, I'm gonna be talking about the 2DS. Okay, for those who do not know, the 2DS is basically your 3DS without 3D. Now, first thing of all, people have been complaining right and left about this announcement from Nintendo because, oh my god, what are they doing? This handheld looks for kids. I mean seriously. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. It's supposed to be for kids. The design itself of the handheld says, oh, and even if you don't see it there, Nintendo has clearly specified that the target audience for this handheld is the kids from 7 years and below. Now you are probably asking why. They can still buy a 3DS after all. If you don't want the 3D, just turn it off. Well, here's the thing. Kids don't always listen to what their parents or adults say, and if they have the option to turn 3D on at any given time, there's a good chance that they will do it while you are not watching them. And the fact of the matter is that many parents don't want to risk their children to the 3D effects because it isn't really that good for the eyes of little kids. And that means less sales for Nintendo, which means less profit. And let's all remember that Nintendo main audience is not adults. They cater to everyone, and it's that train of thought that made them realize that, hey, Disney or 3DS is not suited for little kids like all consoles used to do, like the Game Boy or the NES or anything. We should do something so the little kids of today's generation can experience the Nintendo magic. And thus the 2DS was born, with the lack of 3D for starters, and the fact that it doesn't fold. It isn't as easy to break, because honestly, I had a DS here. I have a DS Lite here, which we used for many years, and even though I'm a young adult and everything, from how much I use it, it finally broke. The thing that is separating the screen broke. Well, I'm very careful with my 3DS nowadays, but still, the fact of the matter, if I can break my DS too easily, then I can imagine that little kids will break them even more easily when they are running around, not really caring about their toys, you know? Because we all have been there. I remember when I used to run around with my Game Boy Color, and how many times I fell to the ground with it, and it went bouncing all over the place. And incredibly enough, it never broke on me. I don't know how many times I hit my Game Boy Color, it never broke. But if only one time my DS or 3DS in this case fell to the floor, like when I was a little kid, there's a big chance that it will break because of the way the screens are designed. It's just not that durable like the old consoles, and I think that's the main point with the new design of the 2DS. Now, you guys might agree or not with me, but even if you don't agree, don't just flame Nintendo, hate them just because they are trying something different, in the sense that it's not for you after all. You're complaining about something that you will never use. There's no point. It's just another option for people who either are not very careful with their consoles, or you don't like the 3D at all, and just want a cheaper alternative to the 3DS, which is a good thing. It's good to have the options. It's when we are forced to buy one specific thing when things are not good anymore. For example, if this was suddenly the only way you can play 3DS games, okay, that would be stupid. Everyone will have the right to complain if they remove the 3DS and the 3DS XL from the market just to make sure this new handheld exists. But that's not the case. You still can buy 3D at normal 3DS. You can still buy a 3DS itself if you want a little more battery and a bigger screen, or you can buy the 2DS if you don't want the 3D and you don't really mind the design of the handheld, because the only time Nintendo has really failed miserably with a console will be, in my opinion, the Virtual Boy. And Nintendo was very fast in admitting their error, you know. And funny enough, the Virtual Boy concept was to play games in 3D, and look how many years later, once again we're visiting this era of 3D, which make me have faith in Nintendo. They know what they are doing, I believe. They have been in the video business for so long, after all. And once again, if you don't agree with me, well, what am I to stop you? There's no real point to just go around flaming, getting angry over something that it doesn't affect you directly. Especially if you don't buy Nintendo console or Nintendo games anymore. You already made your choice, and if you are happy with that choice you made, why are you trying to ruin other people's fun? I don't think that's a good thing to do, you know. But I think that I already talked enough about the points. Really, there's nothing else to say about the 2DS. It's just focusing for kids, and that's it. There's not a lot more there to say about this subject. So, if you are gonna buy a 2DS, great, good for you. If you are not gonna buy a 2DS, okay, that's still great. So, but if you are going to go around flaming everyone who buys a 2DS, okay, yeah, you need to stop there, please. And if you guys see someone doing this, just tell them that there's no point doing that. Be respectful, be nice, and if they aren't willing to listen, then just ignore them altogether. People will really realize that it doesn't matter in the end. And who knows, maybe it might be a success, maybe it won't. But without that said, guys, this has been Like Sega. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.